The garden.
You know this place?
Well, I've been here before, but also, yeah, it's the bee garden. I believe Kay already talked about it. Yes, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice. Did you do that in this pathway? I'm trying to remember if you did that in this pathway. Yeah, you did, and she wasn't here. That's right. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I see.
So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice?
Until we find out that the bomb is here, if it is here,
This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green.
I suppose.
I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors.
I guess that makes sense. You said the same kind of thing when we were in the other pathway where we actually did the puzzles in the garden room.
I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation.
So exactly what kind of serious conversation are we gonna have, my lady?
Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy.
Alright.
Oh, there's a bench over there.
Last time we were with that bench, you know what happened? I tried to get giggity with you. I never actually did that scene, actually. But in the Let's Play I was watching this game, I think I already mentioned that I was watching a Let's Play of this game. I've stopped now, because I saw that he was going down a different path with me, so I stopped. But, he ended up getting stuck on this, in this garden part, so he ended up examining a bunch of things multiple times, and I saw him examine the bench multiple times, and it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna get giggity, but I don't know. Anyways.
Would you like to sit down with me?
Oh, we are gonna sit down together, just like, you know, we were gonna do, but anyways. She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? This is a very weird shot. She looked sullen. Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. Ah, the pendant! We got that in the archive safe, didn't we? I think we did, yeah. We got the thing that had the Luna's pendant and the laws of robotics and whatever. Oh shit, yeah. And if this is about... Okay, this is where it was be going, right? Because we got... If we did get that gold file in the archive with, if the one we got with the pendant and the laws of robotics was in the archive one, then that means it's going down this pathway, which means this is when we're going to learn we're a robot. Oh, shit! That's what it would mean, wouldn't it? It would make sense, I guess. Maybe.
Can I tell you something?
What?
This is actually a music box.
Holy shit, okay. Make sure you wind it if you're going to play Five Nights at Freddy's 2, question mark? I don't know. Just thought I'd make the reference that it was closest on top of my head. Really?
Yes.
It's got a bird in it. So does it make, like morning alarm clock noises? She twisted the key on the bottom, and it made an almost imperceptible winding noise. Like a jack-in-the-box. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. I could be wrong about this, but this sounds like the main theme remixed a bit. Meh. It's a nice song. Why do you bring that up?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess.
Alright. Where is this going?
I wanted you to know more about me.
And why is that? Are you trying to get giggity with me or something? Because I think you would be afraid of me after seeing the white thing. Or are you trying to get me to trust you, maybe? Because of the white thing and you want to know what it is?
Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really.
Alright.
So I've sort of always been alone.
I can understand the feels.
It was really hard.
Okay.
I felt so lonely a lot of the time. And it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. that was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me.
Okay, where's this going? Very important. That's going to be important. We're going to learn who that is, most likely.
They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it.
Intriguing. Someone important. That could be your parents, that could be a friend, that could be a lover. Am I your former lover and I've lost my memories? And I'm a cyborg? Are you my ex-girlfriend that I said was broken up with back in the vision? Maybe you're my ex? I don't know.
Luna, happiness is closer than you think.
Okay. So, you have no friends or acquaintances, then this has to be either a lover or a parent or something.
Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
Sure, but refresh my memory. Yeah. Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Tiltil and Mittil get asked to find a bluebird by the old woman, and they travel to the dream world. Or something. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch the bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in a bird cage in their hut.
That's right.
So the moral of the story is give up and your wish will come true? What?
It's a well-known story,
Okay.
and it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think. Well, I guess that too.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that.
Suppose it's possible.
I don't know if that's true.
Could be based on that, I guess.
Maybe all of this is just in my head, but
Maybe it is. Virtual reality? Maybe? Are we going down that route? Maybe?
I really felt like that was what they'd meant. It was so kind.
Okay.
I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm.
But
One day I realized something.
what did you realize?
There was another meaning to the Bluebird.
Oh, really? Was it that it was trapped in a cage or something?
In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
What happens? There's more?
Yes,
Oh my gosh, what happens? I'm so excited. Story time.
when Tiltil and Mittil try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away.
Ooh, what you say?
And then the story ends.
Ooh, but you only fell. I only thought you did. Whoa. What about the moral then?
It changes.
Oh.
Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again.
Well, that is kind of dark. I can see why they changed it for the kiddies.
I thought about that for a while. But in the end, it didn't change how I felt.
You're still happy about having the pendant?
I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me. But I decided how I was going to look at it.
Makes sense.
It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for.
Alright, are you trying to find happiness with me? I'm confused.
And it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy.
Yeah, pursuit of happiness. And then? Now what?
You know, Sigma,
Where's this going?
I think you might be Tiltil.
What? I'm confused. I'm looking for happiness? I am confused. What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the Bluebird on Christmas Eve.
Where is this going? What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
Are you the Bluebird? Is that what's going on here? You're the Bluebird? I tried to find the Bluebird. I tried to find my love interest, but I couldn't. And then you said I'm right here. Or something? Question mark? Sure.
Where did you find Alice?
Holy shit, do you know about this? Do you know about the time jumping? That would make you a time jumper too? Holy shit. I found Alice in the crew quarters. What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me.
Okay, you're getting creepy. I always expected you to be some kind of evil person. I don't know if you're Zero, but I expected some shit to be up with you. Just because you're too nice.
Where did you find Alice?
Oh god. Room 2 in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
The lounge? I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice.
Yeah? Creeping me out, Luna.
And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yeah? Yeah.
Okay, tell me this then.
Okay.
How do you know about the garden?
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! She played me! She played me for a fiddle! She must have known, though. She must have known, but she still exposed me, even if she didn't know. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'd completely forgotten, because I jumped in partway through. I thought maybe before we even went to the, I thought it was possible that before we even went to the lounge, we went to the garden first. I forgot that we went to the lounge, then garden. That completely slipped my mind. So, yeah, he was remembering that he went to the garden in the pathway where he went there, she wasn't there, and then she was dead. That's right. Which means he shouldn't know about the garden, so this is getting trippy.
Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice. Didn't you?
I did say that! But what does this mean? How long have you known about this shit? Maybe I was right before. It's not just me and Fi, everybody has it. But maybe everybody else, maybe it differs from person to person how much knowledge they retain, or... So maybe you knew because of something and you're like, oh shit, he has it too, and you're trying to find out? But how does that relate to the white stuff? Does the white stuff mean I'm a time jumper? Is that what it is? Maybe you have to be like a cyborg or something to be a time jumper? Which would mean she's a time jumper, which would mean she's a cyborg as well. Or something? Or just a straight up robot, I don't know. Maybe? But that would mean Fi is also a robot or a cyborg or something, if we're all time jumpers. If that's what it means, because that must have tipped her off to it, right? It had to have. And she came to the garden specifically. Which means she must have doing this knowing it, right? Knowing that I've been to the garden? Or did she? That would be smart if she knew, but how would she know? How would she know I came to the garden in the alternate timeline? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Unless you're the Alice killer, or something, or... my mind is fucking with me. Just go, go, go.
Doesn't make any sense.
You're right, it doesn't. But how do you know that? You're creeping me out. You've been playing me, and now you'll know. But it seems like you knew from the beginning.
There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice.
This is true.
So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Oh man, I gotta give props to Laura Bailey. She's doing a very good job creeping me the fuck out. Well... And that smile, that never-ending smile makes it worse. I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been there before?
Sigma?
Yeah?
Are you a robot? Have you always been here?
Oh, shit! It gets dropped! The white blood! But she must know, so she has to be a robot too! Or a cyborg, or whatever we are. For reals, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna go down robot route or cyborg route. But you have to be one too if you know. Like, but that would mean Fi is one? But no, you know no. You have to know no, right? I think you have to know, no? How would you have known I went to the garden? Because didn't you play me? Maybe? Oh my gosh. What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were.
And why is that?
That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
Oh boy. So robots can travel through time now? Or something? Oh shit, now that I think about it. There were the pods, right? In, what was it? The, not the infirmary, but there was a room with pods, right? Where, Temiolgi talked to Alice about Ice 9. And there were 3 of them, right? And they'd just been opened. I think I made a theory about this earlier, but I didn't know who they were. I guess maybe it was me, Fi, and Luna in the pods? And, like, every time we want to restart, we come out of the pods or something, somehow, maybe? This is really trippy. Damn, so you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton.
Oh, Jesus. So are we a straight-up robot? But no, you would still have to know. There's no way, oh yeah, I knew you could time leap through time. That makes complete sense because you're a robot. That doesn't make sense. You have to, like, know more about this. Like, you're probably a robot too, right? For you to know?
It makes them look almost exactly like a human.
Uh-huh.
And ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
Oh boy, hey, they have AB in it, and your mouth is still moving. Maybe that's a glitch, or maybe it's because you're a robot! For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you get from someone in a nut house. Still. My hand was still oozing white liquid. That sounds like something a robot would do. Was I really a robot? I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am. Right? That's a thing, right? So, if you're thinking, then you can't be a robot. Right? Isn't that how it works? You have to be a human. Or at the very least, a cyborg. Or maybe you're an artificial human, but you can't be completely mechanical. That's impossible. No! That was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I'm a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
Oh, I guess so.
Jeez, you're so nonchalant about it.
Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Because you are as well, right? Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot.
What? Oh, are you gonna bring up laws of robotics? Is that when it comes into play? Ah. Huh?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
Uh-huh. Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Oh yeah, I've heard those before. That's just an ideal, though. You could work toward that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots can do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you.
Okay. I'm glad you believe in my robot self?
However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws.
This is getting a little trippy, not gonna lie.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Okay.
That's not you.
Oh boy, thanks.
You have a heart.
Well, then I'm not a robot. If I have a heart, I can't be a robot. I would have to be an artificial human or a cyborg.
You're a good person. It's in your eyes.
Yeah, it's great that you can tell that by looking in my eyes. Not creepy at all. Now I don't want to look at your eyes anymore. It's kind of creepy.
Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty basic assumption. But how does that link to the time travel? That's the important thing.
There's still a chance you're not.
Oh, really?
We should run some tests.
Okay, yeah, sure. Tests?
Yes.
How?
Well, the atom should be able to tell us.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. But when I turned, there was nothing. What? Who is it?
Is someone there?
Well, I heard a noise.
Just me.
Oh, hey, Fi. How you doing? All 3 robots gathered in one place, if I'm right. Fi?
Sorry, but can you guys come over here?
Okay.
I need you to see something.
Oh, the bomb. Is it here now? Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes. You know, just completely ignore the fact that I might be a robot. Also the fact that Luna, knows all this stuff about robots. Also the fact that, even if it's true that she knows all this stuff about robots, how would she know about robots time traveling and that being a thing? Because I'm sorry, that's a little hard to swallow.
Welcome.
What? How long have you been here?
I just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No.
You say you didn't.
Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about?
Yeah. Though it kind of does concern you if I'm correct.
Whatever. Just have a look at this.
The bomb. I followed the line of her finger. The O1 bomb. Shit! This is...
An antimatter bomb.
But we don't have the password key this time.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters.
Because it has a different number.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb.
Yup.
Look at the number on the side.
It's got a 1. Or a 10. Or a LO. Hello.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right?
Yeah!
Then that must mean...
I love how in stride we take all this stuff. Like, I might be a robot! Luna somehow knew that and apparently that relates to tribe travel, and she knew that related to tribe travel. That's all good. Yeah, okay. There's no question, huh?
I've got more good news.
Oh boy.
Just think about the numbers for a moment.
Okay.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
Probably.
Can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
And we won't be able to find it if it's in the control room.
Who planted them?
The person. The Zero Senior guy, probably. Probably. We don't know for sure.
Was it you guys?
No.
I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
It must have been here before we got here. That, or we came in here, talked, and somebody snuck up and put it there and left. I mean, after all, if I could do it, somebody else probably could. Actually, Fi's pretty good at sneaking, isn't she? She snuck behind me in the other pathway, too, and followed me when I was going to the white chromatic doors. Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well, I was taking a walk.
Oh, really? You knew the bomb was there, didn't you? Because you've already seen it in the other pathway. Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret.
Then you wanted to know?
So I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse.
Alright.
Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here.
And why here?
And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench.
But why did you head here? Because you're a robot too, right?
I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb.
But yeah, you're still acting like you knew we were here all along. Which means pathway jumping. Which means robot!
So? Believe me now?
I believe that you're a robot! So, who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us.
Uh-huh.
Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
Yep.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Uh-huh. Though we're not going to be able to do much about it in this pathway. Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Tenmyoji. Kay and Dio. And, of course, Alice and Cork. Captain Cork. Both seem to be sleeping peacefully. You'd never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. Oh, that's worded correctly. For a second I thought it was weird. Too many that, them, and they in a row. Alright, everybody, listen up. I'm a robot. More importantly, bombs. I told them how we'd found the #1 bomb in the garden. And how, judging by the numbers on the 2 bombs we found so far, there's probably a #2 bomb out there somewhere too. Don't freak out, just telling the truth. Tell it like I see it.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, just a bit.
What are we going to do?
Freak out because I'm a robot.
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
That seems like a real possibility.
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
Oh.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room.
But they won't have the input device, hence we find that in the control room.
There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
Nope. Although, they might have a remote detonator. I think that's why she wanted to search them in the other pathway, because they might have a remote detonator, not the input device. But, yeah. Apples and oranges.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs.
Fair assumption.
Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good.
Good boys and girls. Wow, she's so in charge.
Now who's going to be first?
This is where the pathway split in the other pathway. So, is that going to be the same here? Are we going to have another split? Like, I know who the answer in this one too, or do I not know in this one? Or I don't know. It's kind of getting weird. Just a bit. Wait.
Huh?
Oh, is it gonna be the same shit? You only need to search one person. Oh, it's the same shit, really?
What? Why?
In this pathway, we never had discussed about it, though, so that's... So I wonder how she's gonna react to that. Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. Although, wait, what? I guess she would know because of the premonitions and stuff, but we didn't have the detailed discussion about it, so... yeah, it makes less sense on this one. I know who set the bombs. That person? You did it! And split, just like before, right? The room was suddenly silent. Another to be continued, right? Wow, so a to be continued that's basically the exact same in both pathways? The fuck? That's weird. Yeah, so that's weird. So this is who planted the bomb lock number 7, who planted the bomb lock number 9? And yeah, this one keeps going, and then this one doesn't. But it's still to be continued, and then, Mommy, I don't get it! We're gonna betray now. Hooray! These pathways are going by so quickly. They'll keep going by quickly until we probably finish this one, then have to go all the way back to the beginning.
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
Oh boy. There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. The machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm down. Calm down, just calm down. You need to think about the ABM right now. Don't you dare pick betray. Forget about your hand. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit, my hand slipped. Whoops. My bad.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
You're welcome, I guess.
Ambidex gates now opening.
So, everybody's gonna hate my guts now? Good job, me. But there's a couple sections for this, isn't there? So I'm surprised this isn't just gonna lead to a game over. It might anyways. Maybe the couple sections ends with this one, because there was the screen just went green. Maybe that means the section splits? I don't know. That could be what it means. Anyways, Luna, I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of the rooms as we did. If I'm right and that's where the section splits, then we could be at the end of this pathway very, very soon.
Why?
My hand slipped? Actually, because I wanted to see what happens, because I knew something happens. It's not my fault! The game showed me, basically, that it had an option. So I have to pick the option eventually. I didn't have an answer for there. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No. It couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Oh? Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Oh, because you've already seen them in another pathway? Her usually warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen betray, or because she'd noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
Probably because I'd chosen betray, all things considered. Although maybe it's because time jumping? I don't know. And with that, she was gone. I turned back to the projection. Oh shit, am I gonna get my ass kicked? With heavy steps, I headed toward Kei, Dio, and Temioji.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
What a weak reaction shot. So, I'm kind of a dick, sorry. And they all allied still. Oops! To be fair, she betrayed in the first round? Question mark?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Sorry.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What the hell?
Damn, handsets!
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you!
Sorry.
The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
I couldn't help it! I had to choose Betray because it was a possible choice. I guess the excuse is that Sigma was so focused on the white liquid that maybe his hand did slip.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you.
I'm sorry.
I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
I didn't want to, but I need to see all the endings. There was nothing I could say. I had chosen Betray of my own volition. But, had I really? Had I really pressed the button on my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Oh shit. Is he talking about me? Are we really doing this? Like, I am Sigma, and Sigma is like my projection, and he's also like a robot? He's my robotic projection? Or something? Because that'd be freaky. Perhaps it had been fear? I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. Maybe. Maybe I'm right. Maybe. If I got out and the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hand. Shit! I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
Okay, I looked a little white for blood.
But why was it white?
That's a good question.
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
That's obvious? Really?
Not human.
Is that really the obvious thing you draw from this? Is that so easy to accept? Is that where technology is advanced to by the year you're in? No! What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Then explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
I know. Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot you.
No. That seems extremely unlikely.
Why is that?
However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity.
And so am I.
I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
Okay, why can't I say that too? They probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
Yeah, I could kind of see that.
I agree.
I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's not my fault if I'm an android or a robot or a cyborg or whatever kind of machine, or it's not my fault if I pick Betray. I had to. I need to see all the pathways. I can't just not.
Looks like there's no other way.
I'm sorry.
Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
I guess you have a point there. I don't blame you, but please don't kill me. Hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. Ugh. I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door. Oh shit.
No, I don't think so.
Oh god, Dio getting serious. Shit! Let go! Let go of me! I was no match for all 3 of them. Especially the old man Temioji. Oh yeah. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor pinned. Pretty shitty for a robot. The desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it! You have to let me go! This is all some kind of mistake! A misunderstanding! It's a conspiracy! It probably is some kind of conspiracy. Based on, you know, the first game was kind of a conspiracy in a way.
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white?
Yes!
You're a funny guy.
Thanks for noticing. Now let me live, please?
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit! Get off me! Let me go! Wow, this reminds me of Quark when he was screaming. Maybe he has Radical 6. I don't know.
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice.
But again, Alice had Radical 6, and she bled normally, so I don't think that's it.
I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No! Don't! Whoa. What? I thought he was gonna get knocked unconscious. Anyways, I am unconscious. But that was weird. It was like I got something twisted. Game over? Or not? It continues? The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Oh shit. Did he twist my neck in a way that doesn't kill me? Kay must have suffocated me. Oh. But didn't kill me. My head felt like it... Well, of course he didn't kill me. I'm a robot, right? My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton. And I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? I thought I was at the end of the pathway. I guess there's still more to go. Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something and I looked down to see the injection gun. Oh? A glass vial labeled Sapporo was still attached to it. Oh, really? The anesthetic. After choking me, they had made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. Nobody? Even Quark and not Luna, Alice. I suppose if I was hit with Sapporo, then I'd wake up after them, so I guess it makes sense. It was empty except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. What had disappeared? 2 other things, 2 other very important things, were also gone. Shit, what were they? My bracelet and my left hand! What?! For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. Bracelet and your left hand? So, did they fucking cut off your left hand? And take it? And use it? Wait! Okay, there's a couple things this could mean. A, the whole group together was like, yeah, he's dangerous, let's take his hand and just use it and go through the AB games. Or, because I have 9 BP, somebody cut off my hand and left with it. Some evil douchebag just strolled out of here with the 9 bracelet. Anybody could have left. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. And let me guess, my arm was oozing white blood. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm, where a hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripping slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Yeah! Now game over? No? A scream clawed its way to my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. Now game over. Alright. Oh boy, how could this happen to me? Alright. So is that it? Is that it for this whole branch? Yeah, that's an end. I guess that makes sense.